going back to where the beach is near, the beer is dear, there's plenty of women on the crack. Walking
here we are in the final second, the whistle is gone, and Sligo Rovers are the champions.
By the riverside, you can watch the tide as it flows.
No, I'm being told that Average Joe's does not have enough players and will be forfeiting the championship match.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Very tight and drive it clean out over the fence. Out in there, he's the corner.
In the bookie shop, I done me.
Here we go, lads. We're back. How many months later? 4.
This is
Since
4
the
months, yeah.
Christmas episode debacle.
The infamous Christmas episode.
I haven't listened back to that yet still. Have you?
I've got through parts.
Yeah, it was enough having to listen to the unedited version the morning after. I haven't listened to much of the Christmas party either, no.
Hello, by the way, everyone. This is the Sligo podcast.
We're back.
We're back. Adrian's my name.
Ross O'Boyle.
Roland Moriarty checking in.
A grizzly runner, Moriarty. A bit of a big beard.
Yeah, I haven't shaved since New Year's Eve. I'm going with the tactic of, if you can't get your hair cut, I'm not shaving.
We're talking Tim Allen in the Santa Claus.
You described him as the caddy from Happy Gilmore
Yeah,
earlier.
I realised after I said that he's washing his socks in the bowl.
Yeah, it'd be like he'd be out here in the river beside Union here now, having a wash.
I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's jacket. Yeah, so this is pre-season, lads.
Good shape.
So, how was your winter?
Looking
well?
at us, we wintered well anyway, did we?
Yeah. Well, I put in a lot. I went to a pre-season camp, pre-season podcast camp online. So I'm
High
fit.
altitude.
You can tell I'm sharp. I'm ready to go. My lips are moistened. I'm talking well, Ross. How was yours?
Yeah, quiet. What the fuck could you do, really?
Well, you were doing something now. What were you doing?
I was getting ready for the rest of my life, man.
Oh, yeah. Congrats to Ross. He's a baby on the way.
Maybe on the way.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, boys. August. Baby O'Boyle dropping.
We'll have to get everything out before August. So.
We will. Everything out for August. So, lads, we are back. We have a new home when we get back. So we need to thank O'Connor's Bar. We're in the snug there, aren't we?
Yeah, really looking forward to getting in there.
Our new recording hub. Murdy, you happy with that?
Yeah, perfect. Can't wait for it. Hopefully, some stage you might get a pint there as well.
Oh, I think there's no doubt about that. But
Yeah.
you'll need designated drivers will be needed there as well.
Talk of a live show down the line, maybe.
Unless, Ross, you don't have an bunk bed for me and Mert to stay
I
over.
might have a bunk bed here, lads. Play your cards right, yeah.
Yeah, and thanks to Two King Bar Hires for delicious pints at the Christmas party and everything.
And tonight.
and tonight,
And
yeah.
tonight it would appear, yeah.
Yeah. No, welcome back. It's great to be back. We've been teasing it for a while, lads, haven't we? Messing on Twitter and the likes.
Yeah, I think originally in December we genuinely didn't think we were going to come back, and
Yeah.
you just missed a bit of the shite talking and tomfoolery, I suppose, don't you?
The bit of gentleman is missed, definitely.
Yeah, and plus we were kind of out of live sport, and there was nothing. We had ran through a lot of stories. Now there is still more stories to come, but we had kind of ran through a lot of stories at that point. So I don't think a break was any harm.
I would say there's infinite stories in Sligo. So I don't we'll never know, but yeah, sport went off the charts completely. So it would have been tough to run a podcast during them bleak winter months unless you've done a retro look back at stuff. But no,
Suppose that weather today is summing up the mood of the country. The vaccine
beautiful.
rollout speeding up, numbers easing.
there was men topped off in Strandhill like basking in the sunshine. And I stopped to look at them for 10-15 minutes, and they put their toss back on eventually when I stopped. But they're lovely to see. What else? I have a load of notes here, lads, and I can't read my own writing. Anna. Yeah, I suppose the reason we left it so long was the lack of sport. There's no doubt that. We needed to set a few things up as well. Sponsorship and stuff. Ross, you've been working behind the scenes very, very hard. You were let go by Powerade, obviously, because you're at it every
The WhatsApp group has been non-stop.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for an email back from Just Eat. Seeing as we're doing a lot of takeaway talking all the time.
Takeaway didn't reply.
No, yeah, so
Classic India.
Classic India, the bastards. I really thought we were hitting into their target market there, and I thought I made them an offer they can't refuse, but there was no naans or butter chicken put this way.
Any nice new takeaways on the scene, lads?
Yes.
Murty, actually, you told me the best kebab in town. Colooney. You're dead right.
Yeah, the meat is just...
Yeah, but I've one caveat to that. I wouldn't get the actual kebab in the pita because it's a bit thick for my liking, so I get the kebab wrap. Oh, sensational stuff. I've only been there twice, but...
Keeping the carbs down as well, obviously, which is key.
Of course. Two of the best donors of my life. Yeah, you're right there.
The meat is on a different level. I do enjoy now. on my Sunday morning stroll, Coha down beside the Blue Lagoon.
Oh yeah, busy
There's a
spot.
van there, yeah, and I did a breakfast sandwich now, sausage rasher egg.
Big queues there. I've been there a few times. I've had to leave. The queues are so good. So it's
Yeah.
good to see a bit of business doing well.
You need to get down there if you're down there for about 11 o'clock,
Okay.
no problem at all. Or you can ring them in, I think, but that'll be probably the one I've noted now over the last 3 months.
Isn't it funny there during the lockdown? Like the main thing you could do was drive for a coffee. The Rover Lab was my shout now, and it kind
Is
of
that now?
On O'Connell Street.
Oh, the new place.
Rover Lab, opposite Whirley's, yeah.
I've been on Constantly for years.
Nice coffee. Cheers. Nice coffee there. Sound lads, and the desserts are nice as well now in there. The
Very
odd
good,
treat
yeah.
from time to time. The Tom's Tom's.
Yeah, loads of lovely takeaways. We love food.
4 minutes into the first spot, and it's into the takeaway.
Well, this is just I suppose this is
This
a
is
bit
a
of
teaser.
a teaser to say what our plans are going forward. And we're in big talks with TG4 there during
How'd
the
you
week.
go there?
Yeah, very good. I had to bring an Irish English dictionary with me, but it really went well. I was barely English, yeah. But
The lack of Irish got to us.
Gotubin, he told me to get out. No, yeah, it was very good. But it's great, as I said, it was great being our own bosses.
Still is.
Well, we're not bosses, but it still is because we can kind of say anything we want and do anything we want, like what we're doing right now. Having a bit of fun.
Free and breezy.
So our plans, lads, for the it wouldn't be a season because we're going to go indefinitely, are we, at the minute?
Yeah.
But more guests, I think.
Yeah.
Bertie, you've lined up our first guest, haven't you?
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be out sometime over the next week to 2 weeks with our first full proper episode. We have a local athlete, well, he's now living in Sligo, John Travers. He's going to be our first guest for our first episode in the next couple of weeks. John's got a couple of great stories. He was overrunning the European Indoors only 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh.
So yeah, John's a good talker, so it'll be good to have him on.
Yep. Jerry Kiernan was his
Jerry
mentor,
Kiernan was
wasn't it?
his coach, yeah, mentor, yeah.
So he will have a lot of stories, yeah. That's big. Ross, you have a few more lined up, don't we? Who else? Well, also shout out to you. Who do you think we'd like to have on? Or who would you like us to have on?
Yeah, that's the big one. We just said about it here.
Big push from Mark McSharry.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Mark McSharry.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to get...
It's not a... But
We're thinking of doing a Mona McSharry, Mark McSharry double.
Yeah.
We'll have to get in touch with Mark McSharry's parliamentary assistant.
What
Should have to be
about
someone local.
one episode where Mona and Mark swap jobs for a day? Yeah. She becomes a TD and he's fucked into a pool.
The Minister for Swim.
No?
So either McSharry, if you're listening to us, get in touch.
Who else have we got there?
I don't want to promise anyone because we haven't asked them
No,
yet.
I'm trying to-
We've a wish list drawn up
I'm
here.
actually trying to think of a fake funny name of
Well,
someone.
you were tweeting Ewan McKenna and he said he was going to come on the show.
McKenna
didn't you?
promised. Now he's going to be a... He could split opinion, Big Ewan. I don't know if he's big or not, but he that could be an absolute shit show with him. We'll let you know on one person we have reached out to. Ex-Sligo Rovers manager Sean Connor.
Yeah, we've hit him up on LinkedIn. He hasn't come back to us.
We've talked to his people in Zimbabwe. We haven't heard back yet.
We've been ghosted.
But Sean,
We'll catfish him under another name and see if we can make contact.
Yeah. Fake football agent.
We're coming for you.
But looking forward to that. Just watching United Granada here. 1-0 Man United. Alex Telles steps up. Deflected nowhere to bar. Corner kick. Okay, back to the... what else? Murty's Beard, Ross's Baby. Yeah, they're in the notes. I've talked with them.
We're hoping to get out in the field, Adrian.
Yeah. So what do you think, Ross? Well, I'll let you... I'm still scribbling things out here. What's the plan there?
No, part of the plan going forward now, it might fall flat, but we're hoping to, when local sport starts up again, to nearly road show it a bit. We're going to get out into the country, out to different clubs and teams of all different codes, and get out there, mingle with your club stalwarts, your club legends, your up and coming talent, see what's happening, and kind of spread the word throughout the county. So give a bit of exposure to the people who mightn't have the traditional exposure.
And we already have our association. We're Lions and Rugby Club, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah, we'll get that teed
And
up.
Murty will definitely line some junior soccer.
Oh,
lads,
yeah,
so
we'll definitely,
100%.
yeah.
It's an untapped market out there. Because I remember Tana was saying that Elite Sports would do a game for Cartron.
Yeah,
with the commentary.
first game back.
Yeah, first game back.
Hopefully sometime in the near future we might be back. Hard to know at the minute, but hopefully we'll be back training in the middle of next month.
Is McSharry closed yet with the new... Have they started doing up yet?
Not sure what the story is there. Apparently it's going to be going in record time. Your man George Mullins doing it as far as I'm aware. So Not really sure what the story
He
is.
owes
there.
Noel Kennedy a favour. Yeah, Astro.
Astro, yeah, it's going to be turned into an Astro pitch now.
It'll suit you.
It suits. If I was still playing, it'd suit me. You know, my bristness down the wing. But
Ball on the deck.
yeah, keep the ball on the deck. Sure, look, we'll see what happens. It's another Astro in the town.
Yeah.
You'd miss the days of purely grass football, but look, this is the way it's gone.
You'd miss Clonamahan away. Clare said I took a few photos on my travels of them during their off times. Fucking hell, how was their games played?
I wonder how there was games
Yeah,
played.
you did a few little interesting road trips there. You were visiting some of the
I was. I'll tell you why, because
extinct pitches.
there's a tracker on my van, so if I finish work early, I can't just rock home. So I have to toss around for a few hours. So I've taken
Trips
it.
to Portumna.
Yeah. Well, no, I was
You were
working in
in Portumna.
Portumna.
You were
I was
doing-
working in Portumna, but I was in Portumna yesterday. It was hot.
Where did you? You were telling us earlier you lost the jocks. The last pair.
I
of
lost
Sligo
our
White
last
Pod
pair of
jock.
Sligo right front strokes. So I was cleaning out my van last week, and I thought it was a soiled rag, but it turns out it was a pair unused. But it was
Well, no, it's a bit suspect that you thought it was a soiled rag.
no, but it wasn't shitting oil. I never wore a pair. Imagine going around a pair. Sorry. But,
I digress.
yeah, I digress. So that's that. Any stories that's any happened over the winter? There must be one story each, surely. It's not put you in the spot.
That is putting us on the spot. I'm trying to think of anything I did in the last 3 months. No, nothing really. Had a great Cheltenham. Had a good entry
Oh yeah.
and had a great bet up on Sunday that you.
Oh yeah. You were telling that you were hungover.
Hungover, yeah. So turned the fiver into 8.34. Great to see.
Christ Almighty. You're enjoying the obscure shot and target.
I was going to the shots on target market. Yeah, it is a bit out there, but as I did explain earlier, there is value out there in that market. When we go back to Smooth Jimmy's Lock of the Week,
Wow, what
We
is
need
this?
to pick it up there. We did a disastrous end to
A
the.
successful segment.
I think we had 1 out of 8. We got
First one come in, that was the worst thing that ever happened.
Yeah, that's.
but we broke even, I think.
Did we?
I think if you back
Because
all
the
our
first one was
bets,
so big.
Yeah, we broke even. Yeah.
You any wild stories, Ross? I've won about Paul Daniels meeting my father. Actually, I'll tell in a further podcast.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's a good story. Willie Rogers got a good traction the last few weeks. People are impressed with him. He's just
He's never too far away from the limelight, is
No,
he?
him and-
For a man who loves the peace and quiet, he
Yeah.
does anything but.
him and Morris now. We're two good friends now,
Yeah.
I believe. So we'll hear more of Willie over the next few months.
Yeah.
The local unionist party seem to be.
Sorry, yeah.
they seem to be on the rise.
If you want to get involved in the Sligo Unionist Party, just give me a bell or give the
WhatsApp group.
the WhatsApp group, the swag, is it? The Sligo, no, the SUAG, the Sligo Unionist WhatsApp group. SUWAG. If you
Tell
don't
them
know,
the story,
if you
explain
don't,
the story,
if you don't,
yeah.
yeah, if you don't know what you're drawn about, they were chatting about changing national anthem last week on News Talk, and I just texted in, pretend I was a Sligo Unionist, and just got on air and
An enjoyable few minutes.
an enjoyable few minutes of piss taking now that wasn't copped on to at all until it was too late to News Talk to cut me off.
They asked you what would your suggestion be for the new Irish national
Yeah,
anthem.
the presenter Andrea Gilligan wanted. Well, she said Danny Boy. I thought simply the best with Tina Turner would have been apt.
Popular song with the Ulster loyalists.
Yeah, and the Sligo Unionist Party alike. So drop us a line if you want to get involved with that. That's it, lads. So this really was just a teaser. Not a teaser. We're not that fucking big, but
No, but the big thing is that we want people to the best thing was the correspondence and interaction. So last year,
yeah, 100%.
everybody get involved.
Yeah, we got a tweet out during the week for next week's show. As I say, John Travers on the show.
JT.
So if you have any questions for him or anything
Yeah.
athletics related, because we're certainly not the three to ask about that.
What?
Sorry, I take it back. I take it back.
Speak for yourself. Ross was the Corey shot put champion back then.
But the correspondences were we actually, it's probably the main reason we came back.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the crack was good
Yeah.
with the correspondence.
That's what we want. And I like most. The good few of them are joke questions, but there's been actually some serious questions of actual
Make you think.
make you think about what is certain acts of sport in Sligo that can be improved, or who. I know the standard ones, who's the best player, but there's been some great questions in, and yeah, look forward to that. So that's the plan going ahead. There'll be more interviews, hopefully a bit of crack. Some of you might think we're doses of shite, but look, it's better,
don't have to
it's
choose.
better than a dose of AstraZeneca. That's us, lads.
That's it.
We'll just edit out that bit that I'd done a terrible joke, and we're good to go.
Yeah. Happy days.
Right, we'll see you next